Well, hello, welcome back to another video. What I want to do today is make a sort of a thermal panel that I can put over my Maxxfan in the winter, because I've got the diesel heater outlet just at the bottom there on the floor, and obviously the heat rises straight up and goes straight out the Maxxfan, most of it, well, a fair bit of it. I'll show you what I mean. So you see there's the Maxxfan up there, and then we go down to the floor and there's the outlet from the diesel heater. So as the diesel heater's running, the air comes into the van and is going up, and there's no obviously there's no insulation there at all where the Maxxfan is. So I'm going to see if I can make a panel out of Celotex and fix it on so I can have it removable to insulate it. Right, I bought the frame in, so we just want to cut around that on the Celotex to get the right size of Celotex. Or just slightly larger, I think. Across there, I think. Sort of making it up as we go along, so. Right, I've cut me Celotex to size, and I've got 2 strips of wood that I've just marked around now. I'm going to go and cut them on the bandsaw so they fit. Then I'm going to glue that to the Celotex and then cover it with the material, and then hopefully screw these on. Right, I've glued them on with the old trim fixer tees. Of course it's attacked the Celotex a little bit where it's touched it, but I think it'll be alright. It's not, I don't know what it is that does it in these glues, but it's solvent based, isn't it? So I suppose it's the solvent base has attacked that, but I've weighted it, so I mean it's gluing on the foil anyway, so if anywhere I've spilt a bit at the edge. It's gone a bit funny. But we'll see what happens anyway, so let it set now. Right, that's those bits of wood glued on. Right, got to cover it now. Got this. I've got this material stuff. Right, what was on? This is where it all goes horribly wrong. I don't really want to spray this glue in here because, as I say, it attacks the solvents and it attacks the Celotex. So what I'll do is I'll just spray it on this panel and just stretch it over, I think. The last thing I want is it sagging down like a Range Rover Redline. Just cut that. Glue that first. A little bit blue Peter, but still. If you're in the UK, you'll know what that is. What that means. We've got to screw these on. I need to know where to screw them on. So if we get this, it goes this way around. It's got to be, because obviously all four have got to be in line. Just mark through there. Yeah. That's on, they're on. This is a bit of a, but I'm not a seamstress. So now I'll go back out to the van, put this back up with these ones on there. There it is. I mean, that's where it'll be most of the time. And there's a little bit of air gap so air can circulate, because obviously these Maxxfan fans are open all the time. You know, are open to allow ventilation, so there's still that. But it should, when the heater's on, the heat should come up there. In fact, I'll put the heater on, I think. It's currently 1 degree in here, and it's on H3. Let's put it onto H6. So it can warm up. That one says it's 1 degree. It feels warmer than that to me. And that one says it's 5.7 degrees. 347. It's 7 degrees, it's now gone up to 8 degrees. It's not got that much warmer already. I couldn't see the top of it. Right, it's been on about half an hour. That one's up to 9 degrees up there, and that was 5 before, and this one's up to 13. And that was 7 before, and the heater's working okay. And this, I think, the it's got to stop some of the heat escaping out of there. I mean, if you look back at the other videos, there's sellotex behind everywhere else, so that's the only bit that didn't have any sellotex, and it has now. So yeah, and subscribe. I don't say that very often, apparently you're supposed to. I don't know what the next video is going to be about, whether it'll be on the van. I might have a little woodworking project I'm doing, just a little fun thing, and there's not really anything else. There's nothing got to be done on the bike. I've only got the one bike now, although I have been thinking about getting another one. But other than that, it's just what we can think to do on the van. Something I did do to the van the other day, which I didn't film, was I put 2 of those sumo springs on the back. Well, they weren't actually, I think they're the same sumo springs, but they're off of eBay. Instead of 250 quid, they were 50 quid. They look exactly the same sort of grade plastic, the same mouldings and everything. I mean, there's other videos on there where they've put that, people have put them on, so I didn't bother to make a video doing it. So if you wanted to do sumo springs, I'd recommend them. It's lifted the back up about 30 centimeters, 30 millimeters, I mean, and it's much firmer when you're driving. It's much better. So I would recommend those, because I was thinking of upgrading the back suspension completely, but with bigger, heavier duty springs, but I decided that it wasn't really worth the cost, really. Just, you know, these were alright, and doing that, I think it's solved the problem. Anyway, like I said, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video fairly shortly, hopefully. Bye.